you love the outdoors and struggle to find a shelter that's ultralight, simple, and still keeps you out of the weather, then Outdoor Vitals Ultralight Tarp Shelters might be for you. Packing around a heavy, complicated shelter that may leak is an easy way to ruin a trip. Staying dry is critical, and you want to make sure you have gear you can rely on that doesn't slow you down. We are here to help with that. Outdoor Vitals is an ultralight backpacking company passionate about designing and selling directly to you premium ultralight gear so that you can live out your adventures. Our tarps come in two different shapes, 4-sided and 6-sided. The 4-sided is 11 foot 9 by 11 foot 9 on the diagonal, and the 6-sided is 11 foot by 6 foot 6. Though shorter, the 6-sided hex shape provides more coverage to keep you more protected in case of extreme weather. Both these shapes come in two fabric configurations. The lightest option is 20 denier ripstop sil poly, which is silicone impregnated, making it extremely lightweight when compared to polyurethane coated tarps, and is also a more durable waterproofing. The 75 denier ripstop polyester fabric is polyurethane coated and extra tough or durable. The ripstop fabric in both these tarps prevents tearing and ripping and ensures you have a more durable piece of equipment. Each side of the tarps utilize a catenary cut, which means the fabric is slightly cut in towards the center between corners. This helps keep the material more tight and provides you with a good night's sleep with no flapping materials. Adjustable tie-outs are on each corner for easy tightening and setup. Effortlessly set up an ultralight floorless shelter using trekking poles by using the loops conveniently attached to each corner of the tarp. Fully secure your tarp with the included strong but lightweight aluminum trifold cut stakes. You will receive a stake for each corner on the tarp, making it simple to set up your tarp in just the way you need to protect yourself from the elements. Outdoor Vital stands behind our quality and offers lifetime warranties on all products. If there are any issues due to craftsmanship, we will make it right. Browse through the different shapes and tarp fabrics now and choose the setup that will work best for your adventures. Whether you are just out for one night or a much longer trip, Outdoor Vitals Ultralight Tarp Shelters will stay light in your pack and keep you dry and sheltered no matter where you go.
Hey, what's up? I'm Miranda with REI. Wearing a climbing helmet is an important part of keeping yourself protected at the crag, whether you're climbing or belaying. This will help protect your head from rock fall, from you falling and hitting your head on the rock, and just in general from banging your head on a rock. Let's talk about how to choose and how to fit a climbing helmet. There are two different types of helmets that you might find on the market. The first is going to be a hard shell helmet like I have here and here, and then the other is going to be a foam helmet like this one. Hard shell helmets are, generally speaking, less expensive and also a little bit less comfortable than a foam helmet, whereas a foam helmet's be a little bit pricier but has a lot more ventilation and be a little bit more comfortable. So with a hard shell helmet, you get basically a suspended hard exterior that protects your head with some foam on the inside for comfort. There are different types of hard shell helmets that are going to have varying amounts of foam. So you can see that this one has a little bit more, but they're all going to have that hard shell on the outside. With foam helmets, you don't have that hard shell on the outside. They're just made of foam, so they're a lot lighter. You can see that they have a ton more ventilation than you get with some of your hard shells. Hard shell helmets are going to be cheaper, but they're also going to be more durable than a foam helmet. These are really great if you're prioritizing durability and cost. So say if you're top roping or if you're doing a lot of just cragging, this might be a really good option for you. Foam helmets are a lot lighter, they're a lot more breathable, and generally speaking, they're going to be a bit more comfortable. So these are really great if you want to prioritize that comfort and breathability over cost and durability. These are a great choice if you're doing long multi-pitches or alpine climbing or mountaineering. So once you've decided what type of helmet you want, you'll want to find one that fits you properly. Proper fit is really important because if the helmet fits you, you're much more likely to wear it at the crag, and wearing it is a good idea to keep yourself safe. So to put the helmet on, we'll go ahead and loosen up this dial in the back here. And then I'm just going to put it on my head like this, so that it comes about to the middle of my forehead. From here, I can go ahead and tighten this dial till it feels snug, and then buckle the chin strap. Hard shell helmets like this one are going to sit a little higher on your head than you might be used to if you're normally wearing a bike helmet, but this is the proper fit, as I can feel that the foam is touching the top of my head and it's tight in the back. A good way to check fit is just to move your head around and make sure that the helmet's not going to go anywhere, especially if you're looking up or looking down. You don't want it sliding back on your head as you're scoping out the next move or looking down for footwork. So once you have the helmet on and it's the proper fit, you're ready to go. If you've had your climbing helmet for a little while, you might be wondering if it's time to retire it and get a new one. Check your helmet for any dents or cracks. Scratches and dings are fine, that's just going to happen over time. But if you have any large dents in the top of the helmet or cracks in the hard shell, then it's probably time to retire. You'll also want to check the inside, make sure that all of the webbing is still intact and that the foam doesn't have any major damage to it. A good rule of thumb is that if you were wearing your helmet and it took a hit from a rock or anything else and you thought to yourself, I'm really glad I was wearing a helmet, it's probably time to retire it and get a new one. That's it for how to fit and choose climbing helmets.
Loved for fast and light 3-season adventures, our award-winning Ultralight series insulated air mat packs small and harnesses our air-sprung cell technology for lightweight comfort and support. Our air-sprung cells are the reason you'll sleep more comfortably on our air mats. Much like a pocket spring mattress, the matrix of interconnected air chambers conform to your body's contours without affecting adjacent cells, eliminating the wobble associated with baffled air mats. Maintaining more body contact area and even dispersion of pressure across the mat feels more supportive and stable. Quiet 30-40D nylon face fabric with extrusion laminated TPU hits the perfect balance between weight and durability. An antimicrobial treatment is added to the internal TPU lamination to inhibit mold or fungal growth inside the mat. Our multi-function valve integrates a one-way inflate port, a fine-tune button to adjust pressure, and a rapid air dump deflate port, all in one tiny low-profile unit. A single layer of medium resolution cells maximizes comfort and minimizes pack size and weight, while X-Kin Platinum and Thermalite are combined for superior insulation. X-Kin Platinum is a quiet, non-woven fabric with a metallized layer that reflects your radiant heat back to you. Thermalite is an advanced hollow core insulation which lofts up inside the air-sprung cells to prevent convective heat transfer. Designed to keep your pillow exactly where it's meant to be, on your sleeping mat, our unique pillow lock patches are included with all our mats for a slip-free sleep. Integrated into the base of the included stuff sack, our Airstream pump sack harnesses the Bernoulli effect to inflate your mat fast with 80% less breaths, saving considerable effort at bedtime and introducing minimal breath condensation. Available in 4 sizes, you'll hardly notice our ultralight insulated air mat in your frame bag or minimalist bag, but you'll be thankful for its uncompromising comfort, stability, and support at the end of a long day on trail.
For multi-day adventures in the backcountry, Kelty's Zero Packs featuring non-attack suspension with perfect fit will keep your back cool and oh so comfy. It's easy to dial in the fit of these packs, and you no longer have to worry about knowing your torso length or heck, even getting it measured. To get started, you need to prepare your pack by loosening all of the straps, including the shoulder straps, the perfect fit straps, and the load lifters. Now you can start by adjusting the hip belt. Lift this lumbar pad away, and then using the hook and loop, reposition the hip belt to small, medium, large, or any place in between. Secure the lumbar pad over the top, and you're ready to pull on the pack. Now you'll need to tighten your hip belt over your iliac crest and adjust the shoulder straps. Next, you can adjust the torso length by reaching back and tugging down on the perfect fit straps to get a snug fit over the top of your shoulders. No need to over tighten. The last step is to fine-tune the fit by clipping the sternum strap and adjusting the load lifters so they sit at about a 45-degree angle. Once you've made all of your adjustments, you're ready to hit the trail in comfort. Zero Packs from Kelty are built for getting out and having fun, so go on, go play.
Today we're going to demonstrate how to patch our new line of carbon tents made with Dyneema composite fabric. While the carbon tents are incredibly lightweight and made from fabric with a high tensile strength, they can be punctured if they come into contact with any sharp objects. If you find a puncture or rip in your carbon tent, we've included adhesive patches so that you can repair it in the field and continue your trip with a completely sealed tent. Your first step is to clean the area you plan to patch with either rubbing alcohol or soap and water. Make sure you dry the material completely before applying the patch, and select a nice flat and clean working surface. Cut out a section of the patch that will completely cover the tear with at least 1/4 inch of overlap on all sides. Round the edges of the patch. Corners will peel up easier than a nice rounded edge. Peel off the backing of the patch and center it over the tear. Make sure to press the patch well to help the glue adhere to the tent. If there is material missing, like a hole more than a rip or a small puncture, you may want to patch both sides to prevent the adhesive from sticking to your tent when you roll it up. With careful site selection and patches on hand, your carbon tent will be your favorite trail companion for years to come.